Hello everybody, my name is Undercover and apparently I sound sick. I am not sick. My throat is very much having an issue apparently right now at this very moment. Don't know why, don't know how, but it'll probably clear up in the afternoon or so. But I guess it's just probably because the fact that I didn't sleep all night. I didn't get any sleep. But, you know, you guys know me, I don't sleep. Probably bad. Most likely bad. But do I care? Do you guys care? Probably not. I don't care myself. I am just one of those people that sometimes just don't get sleep. That's how I am. But, I have a very, very short, message I'd like to display. But, first, let me kind of get this intro right. If I didn't do it correctly. My name's Undercover, yes, hello, but this is going to be a very, very short video, mainly due to the fact that I really ain't going to do much. I just didn't get to clear up the fact that, last time when I tried to put out this message, I didn't realize that my desktop audio on the recording is way too fucking high. Like, what, I'm gonna, like, change this really quick, just so the fact that I can actually, make sure it's, okay, yes, desktop audio. I want this to be, okay, well, the balance should be, alright, so, yes, I would like to do that, and yes, I'd like to do this, and what I would like to do is actually clip this to the middle, but I don't know what middle desktop audio is, so what are, well, so if that's negative, so like, what does that make this? If I put this to 50, okay, I guess there's no 50. What about 3? I don't fucking understand this. Okay, that makes it negative. So then what's this? Nothing, apparently. That didn't do squat worth shit. Okay then, we'll just go by this. I'd like to believe that would probably make it better, but at the same time, it probably won't at all. Yeah, it probably won't. Let's just go ahead and turn that down to a solid negative 50, I guess? I don't fucking know anymore. But anyway, yeah, okay, what are these monitoring? I think I've got to get me a, speech recognizer to speak for me, because apparently I'm not doing so well with speaking. I think something's wrong with me. Monitor only output. What does this even do? That's my question. What does monitoring even do? Yeah, I don't know what that does. To be completely honest, I have absolutely no idea. So, I guess we'll just keep that off. Keep it default, I guess. I don't really know. But, yeah, yeah, so I wanted to, oh shit, we're already past 4 minutes. Well, like I said, this video is going to be very, very short, but since my friend Bizarre joined, I guess we'll go find her. Or my, very special friend, Bizarre. I guess my job is an O. Hello. Did I miss something? I think I may have missed something here. You want some help with that bazaar? Okay. Bazaar, UK. Is this a 1v1? I can't tell. Should I look back in the chat and see something or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, there's no chat on this, so I'm assuming he just came right up to her and just started whooping her ass. So, yeah, that's not acceptable. Goodbye. I've heard hell is a nice place to go. Would you like to go there, sir? Yes. Well, it's not very helpful the fact that it's a bit slow. He tried to say trash, but he ended up saying tarsh. Tarsh! It's like, you're tarsh. It's like saying that you're harsh. Hello. How's it going? Indeed, I feel the exact same way. Did I miss something? I think I missed a step. Hello. Okay. My God, what the fuck? No. Okay, dear God, I can't keep up. Lock on. Fucking Christ, lock on. That's better. And up you go. And back down. And have some of this as well. Now, random, I mean, technically, in your case, randoms don't exist. I mean, technically, I know randoming does exist, but in your case, it's false. Your claim is literally false in the way you Okay, this sand may have to be taken care of. Fuck off. Literally, fuck off. Okay, I think the game's fucking broken. Yeah, we're not gonna get to this message unless this situation is solved here, and I think I'm going to die now. Because the game just froze. No, you're not helping. And why the fuck did the game just freeze? When did I enter, like, the realm of, like, 1985? I thought this was a gaming laptop with a fucking fan inside of it. When did I enter the realm of, like, 1850? Alright, I'm just being over dramatic at this point. Okay, Okay. Just to be very, very clear, Yeah, to be very, very clear on this topic, this is not for views, nor do I intend this to be for views, and I don't care if somebody calls me a fraud or a fake or something. I don't care about anybody else's opinion, and nor do I care of what people may or may not think. I'm not doing this for views, and I honestly wish I didn't even have to make this announcement, but every time I apparently try to announce this topic, it always just gets blurred up. No matter what video or something I'm trying to do, it just always kind of gets obscured. And I keep trying to do it, but this is the time when I realize that now I'm going to do it because I fucking fixed the problem. So, I'm going to make this announcement once again, in case you didn't catch it in the last video I have made. So, the announcement I wanted to make in this so-called short video that I was apparently trying to make, was meant to be a little short announcement video to announce that, the reason I may have, or the reason I seemed a bit more off, or a little bit unrecognizable, or maybe a little bit different in, like, the, last month, or, like, last month at some point. The reason I may have seemed off, like, a couple weeks ago, is because, my father had passed away, or, if you prefer the term, died, or, depending on what kind of term you want to put it in, he had passed away. You know, it could be put in any term, I just don't really have a term for it, but, I don't want to be mean about it either way, but, like, I don't know if you can really make a, death sound harsh or incorrect or something in some sort of manner, but, I'll just stick with pass away for this, particular moment. But he had passed away a couple weeks ago, last month, maybe around the, second to last week of, last month, on Thursday or possibly Wednesday. Apparently, Wednesday, or, not Wednesday, Thursday is, what, my mom and everyone else thinks and all, but, you know, I guess it's just like, for me, when it happens, it's just like a day that I just kind of don't want to relate to, or, it's probably just something I don't really want to think about, and nobody really wants that stuff to really happen and stuff. It leaves a huge impact, but, you know, I guess it's just something I don't really want to keep in my mind. It's just something that, like, I can only relate so far into because it's not necessarily something I'm going to want to keep in my mind forever. I still want to look towards the future and all this stuff and all that. But, I keep trying to bring up the subject, and everything just seems to be going wrong when I bring up the subject, so I'm going to make it very blatant and very clear at this point in juncture when I actually am able to fix that problem. Because it was always, like, the audio or, like, the storage that I had on, like, the little, camera I was taking around with me. But, I did try to mention the fact a couple times, but something always got in the way. So, it's not my fault in some junctures. It's just that it's the way I operate, and if something goes wrong, something goes wrong. And I will very blatantly admit that from now on, my videos will be a bit better. I'll control them a bit better. I'll have my desktop audio remaining a little bit low, so then I'm a lot more audible. So then I'm a lot more understandable because I see that my videos are. I could definitely see that I'm a lot more subject to be heard than when I had like the muffler or like windscreen or whatever the you want to pop filter. But I'm a lot more better with that not in the way. But you know, I'd still say like with the desktop audio and stuff, lowered and stuff, you could probably hear me a lot more better, and I'll keep it that way. I will definitely make sure that it's definitely hearable, so like it won't be that low, but I'll have it to where it's maybe like half, like it's not too low. But I'll definitely have it to where you can definitely hear it for sure. But I won't want to have it like too high or too low. So it's just kind of like a thing where I actually have to like I have to manage it, but I have to manage it in a very particular way because it's very it's very futile in a way, and apparently it's very sensitive. But I'm gonna have to find that like right tune to where it's like low as it should be. It's like that perfect kind of like lowness to where it's definitely hearable and stuff, but like, you know, not going too high or like too loud. But since Bazaar is a very good person to me, I will explain to her, since I haven't done that yet, what the topic is that this video is for, since she joined me. Looks like she ran off again. Great. Well, the world does become a different place whenever there's a certain change, I guess. Where the hell did she even run off to? There you are. Where are you going? You know, okay, let me, let me just... Apparently she's on a killing spree. Can you... Could... I'll take that as a very confused type of comment. Well, what has meant to be a short video, and I guess you could say it's short, mostly short of the normal videos I do. But, what has meant to be a short video has now turned into a, average video. So, I will just, leave it at that. And at least you guys now know what I've been trying to announce this entire time. And now I actually get the chance to blatantly and honestly actually tell you why a few weeks ago I was very, or so-called different, or I had like a different expression or something than I normally have those few weeks ago. That is the explanation for that occurrence, because you guys have pointed that out, that I apparently had a different expression or look or something, as if something were wrong. You blatantly asked me if there was something wrong, like you knew something was wrong. So I guess thank you for actually acknowledging the fact that something was different, because you guys probably could hardly tell, considering the fact that I hide things very, very well. I'm not the type to, like, come out and burst crying or something. So, I mean, technically you guys are very, very clever for kind of picking that out with very, very subtle detail, I guess. But, yeah, there's your explanation for that occurrence. But, I will be making an official video, an official, gaming video, maybe later today. So, you guys have that to look forward to if you want. And actually, the video will be on the sequel to Arcane Adventures. The sequel to Arcane Adventures is called World of Magic. If you guys don't know what Arcane Adventures was, and or still is, because you can probably still play the game, I think. I have not checked. But the game is probably not really played anymore. The owner, Vedex Games, had probably made it private and stuff, so, there's that, because, like, nobody really played it and stuff after a while. I don't know if anybody still does, but, if so, then the game is still open. You can always go and check it out, but, like, it's claimed to be broken. I don't know in what way, because even when that title, said that it was so-called broken, I still went back and played the game, and it seemed pretty still normal to me. So, but yeah, Arcane Adventures was, basically like, this, like, pirate-themed world that you could, like, explore the 7 seas and stuff. Like, you could ride, like, or, like, you could drive these, like, pirate ships and stuff. You had, like, different places you could explore, like, clouds in the skies. Like, there was a whole village and stuff, like, literally on top of clouds. Like, there's a whole cloud, like, fantasy stuff. And then you have, like, these, different spawn points as you level up. And, like, at a certain level, you'll have, like, these different spawn points, obviously, is what I'm trying to say. But, like, it was a very unique game. Now, of course, World of Magic is still being developed and still being updated. But in the future, I'm hoping that it'll turn out a lot like Arcane Adventures, because Arcane Adventures was practically a one-of-a-kind, and it was very enjoyable to play. Don't get me wrong, it didn't have R15, it was pretty basic in its scripting and all. It stayed that way for a while, actually. But, I'm hoping that World of Magic, even if it's a sequel by Vedex as well, like, he made that, like, literally personally as a sequel. So I'm kind of hoping that it turns out a lot like Arcane Adventures because I'd like to what I'd actually like to happen again is like be able to like still like sail the seas and stuff, like still be able to go off and adventure to a lot of other places and stuff. I would actually love to see a game that's a very, very successful sequel to Arcane Adventures, to where you could like basically have like that freedom of going anywhere you want in the entire world and like the entire plane that it gives you, and like these little different servers that you can load into and all. Like I would love to see that kind of play again, but like a little bit more advanced because like it has R15 and stuff in it, and I'd love to see that. I would absolutely love to see another game that is the exact comparison to Arcane Adventures, but a very, very, very amazing sequel, because this sequel actually has a very, very destructible environment. Destructible trees, destructible land, destructible rocks, destructible buildings. You can practically destroy everything in the game. Literally, if you walk around, you can destroy anything. It might take a while, considering that high levels aren't exactly a thing yet, but you can destroy practically anything in the game. Maybe even everything in the game. I want to go quoting that. But as far as I know, a lot of things you can literally destroy in the game. And I'd like to see everybody fall in love with this new sequel to Arcane Adventures, because it is literally the most funnest sequel to Arcane Adventures I could ever ask for. Very updated, very awesome, very amazing. It's like the best sequel that I've ever could have saw, and I really hope FedEx does a great job with this, because I want to see Arcane Adventures in its fullest form. I'd love to see a game that makes Arcane Adventures look like it's a fucking dream, just to live in that kind of world where everything's so fucking realistic and shit. I want to see a game that tops, that brings out the full legacy of what Arcane Adventures could and can be. So, I really want to see that. I'm up to see a game like that. But with every game that's like that, based on PvP and things, I would just keep one thing in mind. There's always going to be people who will be toxic and or childish to the point where they'll repeatedly kill you and stuff for absolutely no reason. They don't even have a goal and stuff to kill you. There's already people in the game that do that. But like, as the game becomes more popular and increases, there's going to be a lot of people that will be doing that and will be exactly like that. And apparently, from what I know, I've asked someone about it, and apparently they don't think they'll have a solution for it. Like, they're not going to have like a non-PvP little button or something that you can press if someone gets too toxic or like too overheated. So like if you like, they won't even really have a system to where like you can block out that specific person from doing damage or something to you and your like property or something, or like, you know, stuff like that. I've asked every single question possible towards people that will be like that, like and I've even asked if there's like penalties for being like if there's penalties that people can get for actually like grieving you inside the game. And apparently the answer I got was not actually. Apparently the answer I got was more likely that those rules pretty much only apply to the Discord server. And to me, I find that very, very, very bad, because like, that's gonna leave a lot of people like wanting to just quit the game, because like, you know, like, as the game progresses, pretty much every server you go in is going to be like that. There's always going to be maybe like one or multiple people who just are going to completely freak out on you for no reason, and like, you could just stand there and they'll just keep killing you over and over until you lose connection for being idle. Like, the world we live in is just kind of like that. But I wish Arcane Adventures, or like this new sequel, World of Magic, I really hope that it goes well, and that maybe sometime in the future there will be a way to have prevention of that stuff. Like, I really hope there'll be a system for preventing those kind of people from being in the game and affecting your gameplay. Because if you go around and trying to make progress and stuff inside the game, they're basically interrupting your progress, and like then you'll never get anywhere, and it could be a really, really bad pain because like if you have those kind of people interrupting your progress and not letting you play the game whatsoever, it just kind of makes you like think like, if this is the kind of situation I'm going to be in for a long time, then I might as well just never really play this game. I might as well just never play this game. It's now ruined, and the community has now gone childish. That's the kind of world we live in. That's the kind of earth we are on. Unless we make prevention points to where that kind of stuff isn't committable. If we have a system or something like that to where we can block out those specific people in our video games, then the video games we play can be a lot more peaceful. Is that understandable? Because it can't be any more simpler than that. And I believe the viewers that watch me would very highly agree with that very well topic. And I hope that it becomes a thing to where World of Magic does have a prevention system for that stuff. Because it would be a shame if nobody really got to have fun in the game after a while and never really got to play the game after a while. And it'd be a little bit upsetting to see like people actually quit forever because the game got to that point and they couldn't really do anything because of people like that. And it really upset me because Arcade Adventures was a really good game, even though there are actually a lot of people in Arcade Adventures that were like that too. But like, besides that, Arcade Adventures was a great game, and you could still do things in the game, like, but like, cause like you had a lot of land and stuff to escape to and all, but like, you know, because like in World of Magic, I don't know if it'll really be that same kind of way, considering the fact that I don't know how much land or how much area you'll be able to explore, and at that fact, where everything's destructible, there's probably going to be a lot of people that will just chase you down, destroying anything in their path, and then, you know, being able to once again kill you in any sort of way or standard. So, I really hope that World of Magic progresses to a point where there'll definitely be a prevention system for that exact situation. Yeah, I am going to leave this video here. It was supposed to be a lot more shorter, trust me, but yeah, I will see you guys in the next video that I actually do something on and that I actually have a idea for. And don't forget, you guys can always leave me comments saying that you can always leave me comments on ideas and stuff that you want me to do for video games. But once again, I probably wouldn't make it to where it costs any money, like real life money. But I do have some Robux on me right now on Roblox, but only 400. So don't make me go on a spending spree on Roblox, because I'll still want to keep some of that money. But I'd definitely say if you have something good for me to play on Roblox, definitely leave your suggestions on the comment section. If you want, free world, it's your decision. I don't really mind. But I may even make a little piano intro and outro for myself. So you know, you always have that to look forward to. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!